Why do you do this, 2K? It's gonna be a long video. We got a lot to talk about, guys. Whatever you gotta do, make sure that like button is blue. And by the way, it's not blue anymore. Check that out. Subscribe if you're new, and let's get right into the news. So Mike Wang, our gameplay director, the guy that makes the biggest decisions on gameplay in 2K23, was asked what's his favorite part of the gameplay. Let's see what he said.
Yeah, 2K23, I think the thing I'm most proud of is, I don't know, actually that's a hard question. I like a lot of parts of gameplay. I'm a gameplay guy. I think our team does a great job. And all our engineers and producers, they're on top of things. I'm personally most involved with shooting and dribbling, so those are always going to be my babies. So I think dribbling's come a long way. It's skill based, it's fun, and shooting this year more challenging, maybe a little too challenging for some, but I like that there's a skill gap, and it's a competitive experience.
Mike Wang, do I gotta do it? Do I have to? Is this you? Is this your shooting system right here? I know you guys have seen this 100 times this year, fully timed shots, and they don't go in. My boy tagged me on Twitter about that and said, Badge Plug, this is exactly what the community wants fixed. Wide open look, 85 three-pointer, silver dimer, full shot meter, it does not matter. Okay, at this point, we have to be getting trolled. 2K23 is the worst shooting system of all time. Last year, you guys had Hall of Fame sniper in the game. That's the only thing that's different between this game and the other one in terms of shooting difficulty. In fact, I would say if you put sniper in this game, it would be even easier to shoot than it was last year. All you did was change one badge. I shot 70% from 3 last year. This year I shoot 65%, a 5% difference without the most overpowered shooting badge of all time. Yes, it is definitely easier to shoot in this game, even with the garbage that you put in here, the 1,000 different shot timings to combat a very small amount of the community that was cheating. With Zins, we all have to pay the price for what they were doing. And by the way, even if you have a Zin, those bums still gotta get open. They still gotta get open to hit the shots. I don't even care if they use them at this point. Why is there 1,000 different shot timings? Yes, I know 100% that in real life, people have different shot timings for different shots. That's completely fine. But having the exact same shot, you cannot look me in the eye and say, yes, Badge Plug, when I take the same shot 10 times in a row, literally the exact same, 5 of them should be a different speed. No. And I don't even want to get into what he was saying about the dribbling. Look, that would be my worst problem for the game. Luck said, what's the main problem with 2K23? Reply. Let me know in the comment section what you think is the main issue with NBA 2K23. The gameplay itself. What's the worst thing in the gameplay? I could talk about this all day. I'm all for there being different shot speeds when you have lower stamina and stuff. But what I'm saying is if Steph Curry in real life is taking a practice corner 3 10 times, 5 of them are not a different speed. They're all going to be around the same exact speed and form. That's not what happens in 2K. If I'm taking a wide open shot 10 times, 5 of the shots are going to be different speed. That's so dumb. Anyway, on to the next one. We have Wildmont, who says 2K24 is going to be significantly worse than 2K23. Just a heads up. This is an article about the CEO of 2K, Grand Theft Auto, all that. His name is Zelnick. He will earn a major bonus depending on microtransactions. He just received a contract extension, so he'll be CEO with the company till 2029. His contract includes a section called recurrent consumer spending, which essentially means he's due a bonus if games like GTA Online and 2K receive a lot of microtransactions. Guys, one thing that will not be changing at 2K for sure is how much money people are going to be getting drained out from their wallet. Now, the next one says right here, if the microtransactions cross a certain threshold, he will earn millions more dollars in stock bonuses. The company's financial history indicates earnings of over $500 million over the last few quarters. Zelnick receiving that bonus is almost a certainty. However, Take-Two has never been subtle about its microtransactions and constantly pushes them in players' faces. So, in business terms, it makes sense for them to incentivize more microtransactional sales. On the ethical side of things, though, having incentives like this in the contracts of CEOs really makes you question whether a particular game is offering microtransactions because it's the right developmental move or whether it's coming from up top so that someone can meet their quota. It is not looking good for us, but at the same time, I can say I don't think it's looking very good for 2K as well, because in 2K21, they sold 11 million copies. 2K22 sold 10 million, and it looks like 2K23 is going to sell right around the same. They're basically flatlining, and businesses, in my opinion, don't really survive that long if they just keep flatlining, doing the same amount of sales. Usually it starts to go down after a flatline. You see what I'm saying? And I promise you this is going to correlate. Jake Sucky went to Twitter and said CS2 teaser has everyone talking about a game which is still breaking records 10 years later. Fortnite Creative 2.0 literally has people thinking gaming is about to change forever. Warzone 2 be like ... That's where 2K's at. All these games are doing crazy things. I don't know if you guys have seen Fortnite Creative 2.0. This is huge. Look at this. These people are able to remake whatever they want. This is Grand Theft Auto right here. This is Grove Street on Grand Theft Auto San Andreas remade in Fortnite. No, that's not enough for you, okay? They remade Call of Duty, Rust right here. It's actually insane what these guys are able to do. Hopefully, I pray to God someone makes a basketball game on there. If you guys haven't seen, Roblox has a very similar thing where people are able to create their own games within the game. This is basically that on steroids, and this just came out. So imagine what people are going to be able to do. Fortnite is putting the future of their game, a huge part of it, in the hands of their community. 2K never shows love to their community, and I'm not even talking about YouTubers or anything. I mean the actual community in general. My boy Doug, I told you guys to read every comment. He said MLB The Show has cross-platform between consoles. Why can't 2K? Now look, I'm not gonna go down the insanely gigantic list of games nowadays that have cross-platform, but 2K should have cross-platform. Their own golf game, PGA Tour 2K, whatever, has cross-platform. So we need to have that in the game. If you care about your community at all, give us cross-platform so that we can play with people on other consoles. Obviously not on PC unless you guys want to put anti-cheat in the game, which you're not going to do. Just consoles is what I'm talking about, but we need cross-play for 2K24. 2K's sales have been flatlining for about 3 years now, which we talked about a little bit earlier. Things have to change in the future. Their little method of if it ain't broke, don't fix it is not necessarily working at the moment, because at some point, 2K has a niche. What that means is they're in basketball. People love basketball. There's no other basketball game out, but you're not going to be growing the fan base a lot because you can only have basketball fans that really play the game, right? But if the community, if a lot of people every year are being mistreated, if they're not feeling like they care about the game, you're going to eventually lose those customers. And we all know 2K cares about their stockholders more than anything, but not just the people that currently own stock in their company, obviously future buyers as well. They want those people to look at the company and go, wow, I really want to buy this right here. And that's not going to happen as much if it's the same sales 3 years in a row, because those people might go, wow, well, it looks like it's probably about to start going down. I don't want to take the risk of buying the 2K stock right now. Anyway, Luck TV went to Twitter talking about the VC prices, what he's scared for 2K24, and just keep in mind that your boy Bashplug has talked about this many times this year, and some of your favorite creators have not one time. Just, keep that in mind. He said in 2K24, it should cost nothing more than 100,000 VC to go from 60 to 85. If a game costs $60, you shouldn't have to spend another 70 to upgrade a build, and then of course kept going. In 2K24, we cannot have builds costing more to upgrade than they do this year. In fact, it should be less than it is this year. It costs around $100, 100 United States dollars to take a build from 60 overall to 99. That is insane. 2K is losing out on so many people that could be playing Park due to the fact that they don't even want to touch it because they know it costs $170 to get that barrier to entry. 70 bucks for the game plus tax and $100 plus tax for the VC just to be on the same playing field as someone else. And the only reason they're able to get away with that is because there's no other competition. NBA Live has not made a game since 19, which by the way, you guys showed so much love on that video of NBA Live 19 that I recently did. It opened my eyes a lot, and things will be coming soon. I cannot say a lot, but what I'm saying is, bro, NBA Live 24, please come out with a new game. I'm begging you, please help us. Anyway, GV had a really good idea. He said, I think all builds should start at an 85 personally, just to make 85 to 99 cost more. New players trying the game for the first time are at an insurmountable disadvantage of being a 60 overall unless they spend an additional 50 bucks, which is absurd to expect from someone just trying the game. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people just start the game. There's no way I'm just starting the game first time ever. I'm like, oh yeah, let me put in $50 so I can still be at a disadvantage versus other people. So I do think that's the more reasonable option, because obviously, guys, I'm going to sit here and say, yeah, I think that all builds should be free and blah, blah, blah. 2K is not going to do that, all right? But a good idea for both of us to still win is 2K to start your build at 85, and it just costs around the same amount of VC as it does right now to go from 85 to 99. But at least you start at an 85. I would much rather prefer that. If it's gonna cost me $100 to get to 99, I would still rather start at 85 than a 60. You see what I'm saying? So if they're gonna keep the prices the same, start us at a higher overall. I think that would help a lot with getting new people onto the game. Now, Double H said, reply with your most unique 2K24 ideas. I want you guys to let me know in the comment section it doesn't even have to be super unique, what is a great idea that 2K needs to have in 2K24. Now, I told you guys, I read every comment. My boy Honcho said, you forgot about custom clothes again. We need custom clothes back. And look, this is just like crossplay. When people say, well, 2K, you know, if they have crossplay badge plug, the servers are going to be so bad. That's not an excuse. We need good servers and cross-platform. We need custom clothing back in the game like we've had before. Yes, they're gonna put meat on some shirts, but you gotta have people that ban those people and give them severe punishment so that other people know, if I put meat on my shirt, I'm gonna get banned for a month, and then a lot less people are gonna do it. You see what I'm saying? All you gotta have is a little moderation, and we can have these features in the game. And also stop making excuses for 2K, please, guys. Anyway, my boy Splash, who's the $250,000 My Team winner one of the years, I don't know if it was last year, doesn't matter. Anyway, he said, hot take, quick drops, one of the worst things to come to 2K. You can't take them out of the animation because it's an auto and one. It took out the skill gap of rim running, and taking rim runners out of animations because you can't take them out of the animation. Yes, I don't even know how that's a hot take. It's not necessarily to me that quick drops are super overpowered. It's about how you're able to unlock them. I think that if you have quick drops in the game, we know that's the best dunk package in the game. Why do you get it at an 80 driving dunk? Last year, we were like, why do you get it at a 65? Mike Wang moved it up to like an 80. It's still not enough. If you want quick drops in the game, you got to unlock that at like 95 driving dunk, okay? You know what I'm saying? Why is the best dunk package in the game available at an 80 driving dunk before you even unlock posterizer? Like, come on, bro. Come on, what are we talking about here? And not just quick drops, but you guys know that 2K, like I said, they don't care about their community at all. We know that paint defense is terrible, and that's for one simple reason. Let me break it down to you why 2K has not changed paint defense in the last 2 years. Because the game has to be catered to the casual players, people that don't play a lot and still want to get on and run into the paint and hold X or square and dunk the ball easily. That's why it's like that. Now look, if you're a casual player, that's completely fine, okay? I'm not making fun of you at all. I'm saying 2K is going to make paint defense bad so that people that don't play the game a lot can run in and dunk the ball. Watch this video right here of how many things NBA Live got right. It's actually insane how good it is compared to 2K23, man. Click this video right here. I don't know what you're doing. Click it. Stop. No, you're still listening. Click the video, and I'm out. Peace.